Right guys, this is it.
I love you. You've got this.
I'll see you in a couple of days. Maybe I'll see you in 5-6 mile. Right. Right, see you later guys.
Yeah. The plan is to record this from my perspective, who's supporting him, simply because I can't follow him all the way around. I've got far too much gear, food, change of clothes, charging. I'm unsure how this is going to go. It's going to be 3 days of pure hell, I'm pretty sure, for Ally. And for me, trying to keep up, make sure I'm fueling him correctly, making sure that he's changing his clothes when it gets too wet, or his trainers. Yeah, I'll keep you updated whilst things go along. So the first stop, we're at Miltimber. The plan is to stop around about on average every 6 miles. I've got a whole list here of places I'm going to stop and the mileages from it. It's not set in stone, as I'm sure there could be things I haven't factored, we haven't factored. But it'll be fun and a journey along the way. Here comes Ally in his first fueling station.
Hey buddy.
How's it going? How are you feeling?
Yeah, very good.
Well, it's only 5.5 miles in, so
It's all in the head. I'll have half a banana as you've got one out top.
no problem.
How was your first stint?
Okay, so we're 2 hours in almost, and just leaving Dramoke. So, we've had 2 fueling stops already, and it's quite interesting. Even though it's only been 2 hours, it's at quite a regular pace there. Nothing too excessive. Nutrition is definitely in fueling. Fueling and nutrition is definitely quite important. Even at the start, because obviously by the time your body starts to burn everything, you're already halfway through, so you don't want to delay that by too much. There he is now, we're just passing him. Yeah. Next stop, Bankery. Okay, it's us in Bankery, and another fuel stop.
Fine smell.
It's the burger van. Unfortunately, it's named my cooking.
Yeah. That will do.
Okay, so that's Ally just left Bankery. That's what, about 20 odd miles. He's averaging maybe about just over 9-minute miles. He's doing well. He just said his legs have just woken up, which is great. And I've arrived in Portage. I'm not really 100% sure if that's how it's pronounced, but that's where I am. I'm just going to set up the stove and make him a coffee. And then see what else he needs when he arrives here. So I suppose I better get going, and whilst I'm at it, I might as well show you how I fitted out the car with all the stuff that he needs for the next 3 days. Right, here we go. Okay, so here we go. We're at the car, we've just come out, and I'm going to make him a coffee, which I'll do after I've showed you everything that I've got packed up ready for him. Here's the boot, and here's some of the fueling, the food. It's got lots of crisps. This is all his stuff right here. Crisps, ambrosia, custard. Can never go wrong with that stuff. A couple of pot noodles. Now these bottles are full of Tailwind, which I filled up earlier on the last stop. There's much more bottles of water here, and there's bottles of water over here. So we've got plenty of fluids. We've got cans of Coke. We've actually got 2 crates worth. He hasn't had any of that yet. We've got that. We've got some beans. I've got a stove so we can heat up the beans. Wine gums. cans of sweet corn, some Red Bull, coffee, more Red Bull, Lucid Sport, some chocolate spread, lovely, some jam, and some chocolate down there as well. Got some gels, not too many of them. I think the plan is to have more fruit than anything. There's fruit at the back there, some buns. Now let's have a look at the rest of the stuff he's got. We've got a little cooler at the back here. Open the car door, I'll show you. So I've got a cooler here with some fruit ready to go. That chocolate milk's mine. Some salt tablets, some more fruit down there. And below that there's some sausage rolls and some pork pies. Got a bag here for all the rubbish. Change of clothes in there. Underwear, socks, shoes. It's got the first aid kit in there and everything. So we're all kind of rock and roll, ready to go. That box there is mine. It's got my running stuff because I do plan to run with him at some point. Not really sussed out. Hopefully I'll try and get some runs at night with him because I think that's going to be the hardest opportunity. Some cooking utensils provided by me. A little bit, got some food stuff in there as well, also for me. We won't even look at that because most of it's junk and sugar. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten a few things. I'm sure Ollie has too. This is just a learning curve. I've never really supported anybody doing anything like this before. I did support somebody doing a 24-hour track race, Dave Moore. Completely different kettle of fish there because really it's all done on the track, so you don't have to move about, you don't have to pre-arrange locations. So the organising on that wasn't that much. In fact, I had nothing to do with it because Dave organised everything for me. He had all these foods there, and all he did was when he went around the track he just shouted, I want a banana or whatever it was, and I would get it ready for him for the next one. So this is a little bit more harder, simply because if he decides what he wants, he could text me, but that's taken quite a lot of time to do that. So I have to preempt what he needs, what he wants. I know he'll always want some fluid, some water, and I've got a table set up so I can have some fruit, some crisps, some water, and if he really needs anything he can tell me beforehand. If he wants some beans heated up, I'll do that for him, and a coffee and all that kind of stuff. So if he gives me a bit of warning, next stop I can easily do all that stuff for him. But as general, so far I've just been setting up maybe a packet of crisps, always fruit there and always fluids. I'll show you the table right here. So I've currently set it up so I can make him a little coffee. It's just an espresso. It's actually a Greek coffee, so I'm going to have to try and time it so I know when he's going to be around here so I can fix it. It literally takes a minute to make because it's just a small thing. But anyway, in the meantime, might as well go and have a look at this bridge.
Yeah. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why
Okay, buddy.
Yes! One bacon roll, extra salty.
Super.
There you go. Okay, so I'm in Aboyne. Ollie's just round the corner. Just checked our messenger locations. And it's stop number 5, I believe, or 6, because we did do an unscheduled stop at Kilkerrandy O'Neill where we had a bacon softie. It's been quite good, quite busy. I've not really stopped and thought about things too much. We're in Aboyne. And this is a shoe change.
First of many.
First of many, yes.
Just under 50k.
That's quite good.
Or 31 miles for you old people.
There you go. But everything's working fine.
So far so
Yeah,
good.
legs are good.
Yeah, the mind's still strong. The legs are telling me I'm working, but we're okay.
Yeah, remember who's the boss though, eh? You're the boss.
I'll remember that in another 10 miles when we get to Ballater.
You'll be fine.
You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why
Okay, so it's about 4:15 now, and Ally's currently about 43 miles into his run. I run about 4 miles with him just now. He's in good form. Quite surprised actually. I thought he'd be a bit sore by now, but he's holding out well. The sun's out, which it has been for about the past 4-5 hours. Just probably made it a little bit hard for him for temperature wise, and he's been taking on quite a lot of fluid, which is good. He's still got quite a bit, so he can drink as much as he wants. That's fine. As for me, I'm okay. I'm still all right. I got my run in. I got to run around the car park for a bit whilst waiting for him, and then at the next stop, I parked just after Ballater and run up the road to meet Ally, and then just kind of run back with him. I had everything prepared, so all it was just open the boot of the car, and then he was, as he's fueling, ready for him to go. Of course, I always miss something, I always forget something, but no problem. As soon as he asked for it, it was right there, ready for him. Of course, physically, Ally is in good form, and mentally I think this is where it's probably going to start sinking in what he's about to achieve. I've got full confidence in him, so watch this space. All ready for you.
Too far, buddy. I'm just back into this custard, I think.
So how many K is that now?
76.5, so what's that? 47 mile.
Everything still working?
Things scrambling, but
It's a bit sunny though, eh?
yeah, it's still toasty even though it's nearly 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a nice breeze.
Very good.
Yeah, so far so good. Quality crewing makes all the difference, you see.
Of course. Of course.
Nearly there.
Almost.
5k to Braemar, buddy.
Be there before you know it.
Hell yeah.
One more park run.
That's it. And a cheeseburger. Ultra food.
Sure you don't want a pizza?
That's for tomorrow, mate. I'm saving that when it's needed.
Right. Hot Garmin, you're doing awesome.
See you soon, buddy.
Bye. It's currently 11 o'clock at night on the first day, and we've just left Glenshee for the second time. It was the out and back bit, and we're about 73 miles, and the roads are really quiet, so I'm currently just running alongside, I'm driving alongside Ally, who's just next to me. If you can see him,
Oh yeah,
he's definitely there. Yes,
true man of legendary status.
if you say so himself. Yeah,
Me
so
going.
doing really well. He seems to be holding out well. He's you Vaselined your feet, didn't you, a little bit? Because
Yeah, got Vaseline at the last, so was that about 9 mile ago. I was getting hot spots, so
yeah, and
I'd have just left it if it was a one dayer, but being 3 days, I've got to keep on top of
yeah,
my
you
feet.
got to be good maintenance on your feet. 3 days running is going to be taxing on your feet. But anyway, he said it was like having brand new shoes on as soon as he did that, which is great. So we're going to have one more stop for some fueling just before Braemar, and then we'll head off again. Over and out. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning, next day now. Ally managed to get 100 miles done the first day by 6 o'clock. So we decided that was a good point to stop and have a sleep. So that's us slept for an hour, so just getting ready for the next push. It's a lovely day out there now, actually. It was hard last night. Oh, so hard, but the roads were quiet. In fact, we didn't even see a car. Probably after midnight. So, just drove right next to Ollie whilst he jogged. So, Tom and Tool next, which I believe is not far away.
Drive southwest on A9
11 miles.
for 2.2 miles.
So we won't quite get there before the 24 hours are up, but a good achievement all the same, getting in 100 miles. So off to the next one. Meanwhile, that's the view we didn't see because we were sleeping. Mental. Absolutely mental. Okay, it's 10:30 and I'm kind of making brunch now. It's not too far away, so I've got to get this on the stove, which I have done. And this morning we're having bacon and eggs on a bun. So yeah, there we go. Hopefully it's not too burnt and he won't be too long. He's coming from that way somewhere. Yeah, lovely. It's currently 3:20 on day 2 in the afternoon, as you can tell because it's daylight. Ollie's just gone over halfway, which I believe is 200k. He's miles. He's on 208k, I believe. And I'm definitely starting to slack off now. Talk of the devil, here he is. I better sign off because I'm supposed to be making him a coffee. So I'll get back to you after that. So that was a quick turnaround. He's basically just had his coffee and he's away. Probably can't see him, but he's way down there. I've had to tidy up. Anyway, so now upper lower and then all the way up to Rothy. And I'll tell you, it's really nice to know that we're halfway. Okay. I've had one little problem, right enough, and that's my boot. The lock doesn't work anymore. Something happened. I think it's a mechanical problem. So it doesn't lock anymore and the alarm keeps going off because it keeps saying, oh, the boot's open. So it's a little stressful thing, which means I can't leave the car anywhere and go and meet Ally halfway and run back to the car with him because I can't really leave the car unlocked. But he's in very good spirits, probably a lot better spirits than me. I'm starting to get a bit of a sore head, stuffy head. It's probably lack of sleep and probably sitting on my backside all day. Okay, bye. That's us in Rothy. He's covered round about, what was it, 220 kilometers, which I've got almost 137 miles. And it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon on day 2. It's an incredible feat because I'm absolutely shattered. I catch myself moaning and complaining. Well, I'm not really complaining, but it's so blatantly obvious that when he's approaching the car, I'm like, oh, I haven't got any stuff ready for you. In all fairness, you just open the boot and everything's there, so he just picks whatever he wants, so it's not really an issue. But definitely the enthusiasm is definitely dropped. But it's crazy because he's just bouncing off the walls. He is in the zone. He's just non-stop and he's always geeing me up. Come on, let's do this, let's do that. Now, I haven't been miserable completely, but obviously I'm tired. But how he's getting his energy, I've no idea. I'd be very surprised if he does not finish this. But then again, still another 120 odd miles to go. So anything can happen. And of course at night time, that's the worst time. It's really hard to concentrate. It's really hard to get motivated. But luckily, like I think I mentioned earlier, we run together. Well, I didn't run, I was in the car and he was running next to me, and I just kept the window down and we just kept talking all the way. And it was quite funny because there was a few silent moments. It must have been for about 5 minutes, and it felt like it was like 3 hours, because all of a sudden you're not talking and everything just goes, I don't know, quiet, and you just get tired, and it's amazing what a conversation can do. So anybody who does this alone, anything like this alone, hats off to you. I mean, it's hard enough as it is, but when you've got company, I think it definitely helps. But unfortunately, I couldn't help him during the day. It is crazy busy with traffic. Hopefully now we've reached Rothus, going all the way up to Bucky, and because it's later on in the evening now, hopefully there won't be that much traffic. So fingers crossed, and I hope he keeps his enthusiasm up. It's unbelievable. Good on you. So, day 3. It's morning time. I've just left him at Macduff. His brother joined us, and Dan. So his brother's been running with him since Fochabers, which is great because the company definitely makes the nights go past quicker and better, and he seems really focused. His legs are sore, not really surprising. He has been running for 2 days straight now, almost 48 hours, almost. So heading off to the next place where I'm going to stop and make some bacon. Ally's friend Danny is behind me in his car. He's been he's joined us since Fochabers too. I should have probably taken some footage of us sleeping, but I'll be honest with you, so tired, so tired. We actually got about just under 2 hours sleep, which was good. Ally kept waking up with these screaming legs, but he got some sleep, and as soon as he was up, he was like, had a banana, that's me, I'm out, I'm away. So off he went. Anyway, today should be completed. Can't wait to get to that point, I'll tell you. It's gonna be phenomenal. Peterhead! There we go. Starting to create a little crowd for himself.
High five!
Hey!
High five! High five!
Look all the groupies! Look all the groupies!
Right, I need
As well as being Ally's brother, Luke set a new FKT for the North Coast 500 back in July 2021 with a time of 5 days, 23 hours, 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
And that's him off, about less than a marathon to go. So, exciting stuff. He's clearly going to make it now. He's come so far. What's that? 225 miles. Crazy. And 2.5 days so far. Yeah, an hour's time and that'll be 2.5 days. Okay, final home stretch. Currently in Aberdeen, and it's 1:45 in the morning. You actually did this a lot faster than expected. I'm absolutely charred. Dan's next to me in a car over there, and Kay's just arrived. So we're just waiting for him to pass. We're at the little car park just past Bridge of Dawn. He's almost there. Literally got 4.5 miles to go. Yeah, and it's absolutely bucketing it down here. I can't believe this. Northeast 250, just shy of 66 hours, completed 254 odd miles. Totals will be totaled up once everyone's had sleep and woken up. But Ally Sutherland is almost here. There we go. Well done, fella! Yes! What a journey! Well done, mate. What a... And that's exactly how we started. Well done.
Yeah, good job, Dad. Cheers, Lou. So, again, amazing. Well done, mate. Oh no, no. What about you, Gino?
Hey.
Not you.
Where's my love? Come here, buddy.
3 days, I can't believe it.
Well done, mate. You are awesome. Oh man. Oh man, it was all you. Well done. Yeah, what an achievement.
Unreal, that.
Just
Cheers, guys.
shy of 66 hours. Yay!
Donnie, do you need a cookie?